The Journey of Elias and the Moon's Lost Light. Elias was a boy who loved to sit by his window at night and watch the moon. Its silvery glow always made him feel safe, as if the sky itself was smiling down on him. But one evening, something strange happened. The moon rose into the sky, dim and pale, as though its light had been stolen. Elias blinked and rubbed his eyes, but the glow never returned. The moon was fading. Without the moon's light, the night will lose its wonder, whispered the wind through the cracks of his window. Elias knew he could not let that happen. He packed a small satchel with bread, a flask of water, and his courage. With a deep breath, he stepped into the night, determined to find the moon's lost light. The whispering forest. His first steps took him into a forest where the trees leaned close, their branches murmuring secrets. The forest whispered so loudly that Elias could hardly hear his own thoughts. The voices tempted him. "Turn back, little boy. This is not your journey. You are too small to find the light. Stay here, and you will be safe." Elias wanted to cover his ears, but he stopped and remembered what his grandmother often told him. "When noise surrounds you, patience will guide you." So he stood still. He breathed deeply and listened not to the forest, but to the quiet inside himself. Slowly, the voices faded. The trees bowed, parting to reveal a path bathed in faint starlight. By choosing patience instead of panic, Elias had passed the first trial, the Lake of Reflections. The path led him to a shimmering lake. Its surface was so clear that Elias could see not only his face, but his worries floating around him, shadows of fear, doubt, and loneliness. The lake spoke in a gentle, rippling voice. "To continue, you must face yourself." Elias gazed at his reflection. He saw a boy who was small, ordinary, and frightened. His heart sank. Could someone like him truly restore the moon's light? He wanted to turn away, but then he remembered his father's words. "Courage is not the absence of fear, but the choice to move forward with it." Elias smiled softly at his reflection. "I see you," he said to his fear. "You are part of me, but you will not stop me." The waters sparkled, and the shadows dissolved. A silver bridge of light formed across the lake, leading him onward. He had passed the second trial with acceptance. The dancing clouds beyond the lake stretched a mountain so high it touched the clouds. As Elias climbed, the air grew thin, and the clouds around him began to swirl and laugh. They danced like playful spirits, spinning so quickly that Elias could not find his footing. He slipped once, nearly falling. "Catch us if you can," sang the clouds, darting away. Elias wanted to chase them, to shout at them to stop, but then he remembered, chasing what cannot be caught only leads to frustration. He sat down on the rocky ledge, closed his eyes, and steadied his breath. The mountain winds howled, but Elias remained calm, like a stone rooted in the earth. When he opened his eyes, the clouds had slowed. They gathered around him, gentle now, forming a soft staircase that lifted him to the mountain's peak. Calm self-control had guided him through the third trial. The Cave of Echoes. At the top of the mountain was a cave so dark that Elias could not see his hand in front of him. He took one cautious step, then another. Suddenly, voices boomed all around, echoing his deepest doubts. "You will fail. No one will help you. You are alone." The cave shook with their thunder, but Elias remembered the lessons of the forest, the lake, and the clouds. He did not shout back. He did not run. Instead, he whispered into the darkness, "I am small, but I am not powerless. I am afraid, but I will keep walking. And even in darkness, I carry light within me." The echoes fell silent. A soft glow bloomed from within his chest, illuminating the cave. To his amazement, Elias saw the missing light of the moon, a shimmering crystal resting on a stone pedestal. The returned Elias approached the crystal, but he did not grab it greedily. He bowed and picked it up gently, cradling it in his hands. The crystal pulsed with warmth, as though recognizing the calm strength of the boy who had found it. Carrying the crystal, Elias descended the mountain, crossed the lake, and walked through the forest. Everywhere he passed, the world grew brighter. The whispers turned to songs, the lake reflected only stars, and the clouds swirled like guardians above him. When he reached the open fields, he lifted the crystal high toward the sky. The moon drew it upward, absorbing the light, and in a burst of silver radiance, the night was whole again. The stars twinkled in gratitude, and the wind carried a gentle lullaby. The lesson Elias lay in the grass, gazing at the moon now glowing brighter than ever. He realized something wonderful. The light had never truly been lost. It had been waiting, hidden in a place where only patience, self-control, kindness, and acceptance could uncover it. The true light, Elias whispered, was always inside me. And with that thought, Elias closed his eyes and drifted into the most peaceful sleep of his life, under the watchful glow of the moon.